my first World Superbike season. I came into testing not knowing any of the tracks at all. It was actually the first time that I rode at Aragon was my first time riding in Europe. So I guess that kind of gives you an idea of this whole season is going to be new for me. The only tracks that I have ridden it during testing was Aragon, Jerez, and Portimão. So those are the only three that I know so far, but it gave me a good kind of taste on what to expect during the other weekends that I show up and don't know a track. It kind of gave me a nice insight on what I need to focus on and where I need to kind of put my effort and energy. And yeah, it was good. There's a lot of people that have asked me if I've been playing video games to try to figure out the tracks, and honestly, I have like a tiny bit, but it's so different. Even the perspective. I mean, if you're looking if you're playing a video game, you're looking behind the rider and up a little bit. I know you can change the perspectives, but that seems to be the best way to do it. It doesn't seem to correlate. So like when I watch onboard videos, I feel like I get more out of it. So for me, it's going to YouTube and watching the onboard videos of whether it's MotoGP or World Superbike or just a local track day guy. That seems to be a big help, being able to actually see the track and kind of how the pavement is, and then also being able to find real references that are actually there. So that's been pretty helpful. Also, it's been really nice having World Superbike have all of the races from the last 20-something years online, so I can watch those and see where the guys were, what kind of references those guys were using the year before, and that seems to be a better approach than actually just playing video games. Being able to have data from other riders is really nice, just because, you know, sometimes if I look at the time screen and I just see in sector 2 I'm losing 6/10 or something, it's hard to just go over my head and be like, well, I don't really feel that bad anywhere. So having data to be able to lay on top of mine and be like, okay, this is exactly why you're losing that amount of time, and here's why, whether it's getting on the brakes later or on the throttle earlier or some combination of the two. It's nice. It's more of a concrete answer to a question like that. But honestly, one of the biggest things that's been really nice during testing is having Nicolo Canepa there with the video camera and doing off the side of the track, taking video of myself riding and other riders riding, and I'm more of a visual learner, so that seems to speak to me more than just looking at lines on the computer. But they both have their uses, and I'm trying to use both of them to the fullest advantage.
Having a rider that's going to have to learn each circuit we go to means the approach to the weekend is slightly different. So FP1, the setting of the bike will be kept quite constant, because the lap time is going to naturally improve as he learns the way around the circuit. There's going to be certain circuits this year that are more difficult to learn, Portimão being one of them because of the blind crests, so you need the knowledge of what's coming up after the crest. And then there's another factor, which is reaching the ultimate race lap time, and circuits like Jerez will be quite difficult for this because each sector leads into the next sector, so a mistake in one is costly on the ultimate lap time.